In this video, let us discuss Article 101, 102 and 103 relating to the vacating of the legislative seats and their disqualifications. Article 101 says when a seat becomes vacant. According to this article, no one shall be member of both houses of the parliament. He has to choose one membership and the other he has to relinquish. The same way, no member can be member of a state assembly and the parliament at a time. One of these two he has to relinquish. At the same time, a seat becomes vacant when the member resigns. When a member is absent from the proceedings of the parliament or the legislatures continuously for 2 months without permission from the house, his seat is deemed vacated. And another condition is that a member is deemed to have vacated his office if he contacted any of the disqualifications contained in Article 102. Under Article 102, the disqualifications are like those of a contracting disqualifications. That one should be of the required age, namely the 25 years or 30 years. He should not be an undischarged insolvent. He should not have been imprisoned for moral turpitude for more than 2 years. He should not become incapacitated mentally. Apart from that, if a member is disqualified in terms of Schedule 10 of the Constitution, he becomes disqualified to become member and even minister also. We know what this 10th schedule is, we have discussed. According to this, whoever defects from one party to the other or whoever disobeys the whip issued by the party, who voluntarily acquires the membership of another party will get disqualified. However, there is an exemption that if 1/3 of a political party defect into other party, they do not get disqualification. As a result, this anti-defection law has turned into a wholesale defection encouragement law. If 1 or 2 persons migrate from one party to the other, the governments do not fall, may not fall. If 1/3 of the political party defects from one party to the other, it is most likely that the governments get toppled in the present lopsided system. Why I term it lopsided? Because I have explained you in several of my previous videos that majority in legislatures has nothing to do with formation of governments. Governments belong to the executive, the president and the governors. Their purpose is to rule in accordance with the laws made by the legislatures. And the job of legislatures is to make the law, elect the president and represent the people in the legislatures. Somebody with legislative majority becoming chief minister or prime minister, I told you in my previous videos, is contained in Pakistan Constitution of 1973 under Article 91, 95 and 130. Such provisions are not there under Indian Constitution. Now coming to Article 103, it says that whether a member contracted any disqualification shall be decided by the president at the central level or a governor at the states level. Unfortunately, even this power of the executive was tempered with by the infamous 42nd Constitutional Amendment of 1976. Through this amendment, it was said that it shall be the President who decides whether a member is disqualified or not, and that his decision shall be final. As regards the state, it is the governors who decide under Article 192 whether a member contracted disqualification, and his decision shall be final. Please understand the language used in under these articles, the decision and final. But unfortunately, through 42nd Amendment, it was added that, however, the President or the Governor, as the case may be, shall take a decision as per the advice of the Election Commission, and the Governor and the President are bound by the advice of the Election Council. What is this conflicting language? On one hand, you are saying the decision of the President and the Governor shall be final, and on the other, you are saying the advice or the opinion of the Election Commission shall be final, and the Governor or the President shall act in accordance with the opinion of the Election Council. That means the Governor or the President do not have any power whatsoever. Simply they have to follow the advice of the Election Commission. This is the mischief of English language. All said and done, English is a foreign language to Indians, to each and every Indian, I tell you. Some of you may recollect great English poets in India. But you please remember, the English is different for each technical subject. Medical English is something, engineering English is something, legal English is something, and the poetic imaginary English is something, and the devotional or theosophical English expressions are different. There may be experts in other branches, but as regards the legal concepts are concerned, I have no hesitation saying that Indian elite, polity, press, judiciary and the elite have miserably failed to understand the language of the Constitution. Through the same 42nd Constitutional Amendment, we saw what has happened to Article 74. Article 74 says that there shall be Council of Ministers with Prime Minister as head to aid and advise the President in exercising his functions. It's a beautiful provision. Through 42nd Amendment, it is added that, however, the President shall act according to the advice of the Council of Ministers. He may return the advice for a maximum of one time for reconsideration. If the same advice is tendered for the second time with or without modifications, the President of India is bound to act in accordance with the advice. You see the fallacy? Advice has become a command. Would advices ever become commands? Would they ever be binding advices? And again, who is giving advice? The servants of the President are giving advice to the President. So the advisors of the servants are his clerks, are his advisory council, are becoming orders to the President. This is how a king is kidnapped in the Rashtrapati Bhavan, and his unelected, appointed subordinates are ruling this country, rather ruining this country. This is the harm English language has done to India, or rather, this is the kind of harm done through English language by our rulers. Thank you for watching this video. We will come up with next articles in our upcoming videos, or I may be commenting upon certain contemporary conflicting issues. I request you to please subscribe, share and comment on my videos. I declare it my intention is to bring to the notice of the listeners the important articles of the Constitution and explain how they were misused, misinterpreted, misapplied, whereby the country has incurred enormous loss. And slowly, day by day, the situation in the country is becoming incorrigible. It is time to wake up at the earliest and fix the problem. Thank you. Thank you for watching my video.